Hi friends, Andy Vegan. This is my gentle juice fasting day and I make juice. I will live on juices and all kinds of beverages on a juice fasting day. We call it gentle juice fasting because it's a so-called modified kind of fasting. What science says, modified fasting is a scientific concept for this kind of fasting. We had it avant la lettre. We had it before. We had it with TriYoga. We do juices, smoothies, light salads, light soups, veggie broth. I mean, you can have so many things on a modified fasting, a gentle juice fasting day. And it's good because it has wonderful effects. All the benefits of the fasting, that is a cleansing, a deep cleansing inside, and so many things about fasting to say. Science has caught up a little bit in the last years. Now we know it works. It's not just a hoax. It's really scientifically based cleansing technique. But the original fasting was really zero-calorie fasting, like water fast or so, if you have water, because we didn't have food all the time. 3 days of fasting was normal for our ancestors. That was normal, not to have nothing to eat for 3 days. But now we know that that is actually something that really is a strong cleansing effect, because the body begins to eat itself, so to say. Autophagy, in science they say, autophagy, you eat yourself. That means the garbage is taken out, right? And all these things they have found out now scientifically, but they don't recommend this kind of fasting anymore because it has too many side effects. Or you have a medical surveillance, when you have somebody who watches over you, observes what you do, medical professional, then you can do the fasting. Because there can happen many things. The unwanted side effects can even go to damaging your inner organs, can headache, heart racing, sweating. All these kind of things are unpleasant and is a stress factor. They cause stress. What doesn't kill you, that makes you stronger, was the idea of medical doctors about fasting. Actually, yes, they wrote that in scientific studies, but this we don't need to do, and they never wanted. I tried that for myself for a long time, but now when I get into TriYoga, living in the flow, non-violence lifestyle, compassionate lifestyle, including ourselves, compassion for ourselves, yeah. But we do the gentle juice fasting. It's very easy. 1 day a week, for example, or every other week, 1 day, 1 whole day, and then you have reduced calories. Yeah? Juices, everything is allowed. So for myself, I think, wow, this is a day I'm looking forward to every week. I do it once a week. I drink so much on that day. That's fantastic. And it's not necessary. If I don't drink enough, my head begins to ache. It can happen, not always, but it can happen. But when I drink enough, that's personally for me 4 liters. I know that now, 4 liters, and I'm safe. That's a good thing. I don't want to have headaches. That makes me really slow down everything. And I mean, I'm living a slow lifestyle anyway. I do things considerately with awareness as much as I can to do it right in the flow. That's most effective to me. And when I'm slowed down by headaches, that's not a good thing. I don't want that. So I try to avoid, and it works. I know now what to do to avoid it. So that's a good thing. And drinking as much is really essential for that. Today I make a pineapple juice. It's a wonderful fruit. Pineapples here. This is a whole pineapple. I just put it into slices to make it through the juicer. It has a very important enzyme that can help to digest protein. It's bromelaine. It's very powerful. It's very good for digestion, pineapple, and it has a lot of vitamin C and all these things, wonderful nutrients. But the nutrients are not the main part by fasting, of course. You reduce the nutrients. Usually it reduces the calories. It's a macronutrient. But also these other nutrients are all reduced on a fasting day. So when you fast, you reduce the calories. So calories cannot be the main part of fasting, right? So, I mean, nutrients cannot be the main part of fasting. That's for sure. So we reduce also nutrients when we juice. When we put the juicer on, take the fiber out of the fruit to have a juice of the veggies. The fiber out means also very important nutrients go away. But that is not the main point of a fasting day, to me. Some scientists say otherwise, but well, what is important? They don't make the decision. In the scientists, they say what they know, but that is only limited always, and we have to make our own judgment about it. We have to make the decision what we eat. And if I decide for a fasting day without the fiber, that's my decision. And when they say that's not good, well, and then I ask them the question, well, isn't that the main part? Is that really the main part of a fasting day? The nutrients, because they always argue healthy diet is nutrient dense and so forth. So why do you have a fasting day? Why you take juices? Why take the fiber out? It's so important. It's a point, I understand, but I think about it all the time, and I think it's very good also to drink juices. It's very healthy, and there are health benefits. Even those scientists admit that. Beet juice, for example, enhances your endurance in a workout. It's proven. There's no way it's juice. But then they argue, okay, eating beet is better. Of course, yeah. But what fiber does also, reducing fiber is also slowing down digestion. And that happens at night. When I don't eat late nights and my intestines are empty, then digestion slows down. And that's very good for an inner cleansing process. In the night, we have a very strong cleansing process. The main part being, by the way, the brain. Most of the toxins are going out of the brain, through the brain. So that's very important that we slow down digestion, because when we digest food, there is also energy used for that. I wonder when they find out about that, when they will write in Science a little bit more about that. I'm not a scientist myself, not a medical scientist at least. I studied philosophy. I'm a scientist too, history of arts, but not for medical science, and so I have to listen to the doctors, what they say, the scientists, and I always recommend to do that, and make your own judgment, of course. You have to, your own responsibility for yourself. But science is very important and critical. We cannot just ignore it. That's impossible. Yeah. So, it's a pineapple juice. I juice it, take the fiber out. That's my choice. And I also put some ginger root and a chili pepper into it. I love the combination with ginger, especially of chili pepper, red chili pepper, with pineapple. I think the power of that pineapple flavor, it can be a little bit acidic, maybe hard, biting in the tongue when you have it, especially when you have it not so ripe. It should be ripe, but you don't have it so ripe, it can bite, and you feel this quality of the flavor of the pineapple, this hard flavor, this sharpness, and I think that's why it's so nice together with something hot like a chili pepper and a ginger root. It's also, both are very, very healthy spices. Spices are the second healthiest food after the dark leafy greens, and the spices and the herbs come the next, and then fruit. So very important, ginger and chili pepper too, and let's see what it's like. Yeah. Blender dance? No? Make a juice dance, but not really. No, forget that. I make just the juice now. I come back in a second with the juice. This is my juice today, and I didn't taste it yet. I don't know if the chili and the ginger are too much or too little. I'll find out. I just have an estimation. I know when I use one chili pepper, that's a medium hot chili pepper. It's not a super hot one. There are so many, there's such a variety of chili peppers. There is really, in Mexico, for example, you read about it, there are some chilies that you can't even touch with the fingers. You have to wear something to cover your face. Can't breathe it in, and so that's very dangerous. But this is a medium one, easily to use, and I have the experience that one chili pepper in a juice like that is nice and hot, but not too hot. So you can drink that. I wouldn't put two. That's what I learned. So one chili is really enough with the seeds and everything. Take out the seeds, it's less hot, definitely. Makes a difference, big difference. But this one is with the seeds, so you have your own measurements, ideas, maybe. And the ginger is 3 inches or so. That's a ginger root. And that's also the amount of ginger I usually take for a juice. When I make a ginger shot, that is also nice with pineapple, I take a lot more ginger. Then the ginger is the main ingredient. And the juices are just make it a little bit nicer, but it's very warming. This is the pineapple juice, very clearly. And the ginger is only a seasoning. It's powerful here. It shall bring the pineapple flavor forth. Play with it. Is some with the chili pepper. So let's see now. The color is beautiful. There's a little bit of foam on top. This pineapple juice is very normal that they make a little bit of foam, but it doesn't take so long. The foam will dissolve. It will melt into the juice. The color is a beautiful orange. The pineapple is yellow, and the red color of the chili pepper makes it a little bit orange, just a little bit only. It's yellow-orange. But let's taste it now, that's most important. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's a strong ginger flavor. It's a nice pick on the sharpness of the chili pepper. Chili and ginger both are hot, but in a different way. The ginger, I would say, covers a large area. It goes everywhere, whereas the chili pepper, if I may say so, it goes into one point. All the power goes to one point. That's how I feel it. It's, of course, an illustrative description, so metaphorical a little bit. The flavors have to be felt to taste it, but that's a little bit the difference. And both is here. I like that together, these two different kinds of hot flavor, and have a look what's like when you see it flowing into the glass. See, there's a little bit of foam comes in first, but I say it goes away pretty soon. You see here almost the juice instantly comes down the ground. You see a little bit of foam on top, and that doesn't matter. It's even nice when you have a little bit of foam. It makes it nice to drink. It's a nice feeling. I think it's about up to you. It goes back. It goes away now. See, very soon. But that is a nice thing, and well, when the riper and the sweeter the pineapple is, the more beautiful is this juice. Of course, you don't only find the perfect pineapple, but making it with pimping it up with spices and seasonings is not only healthy, it's also tasty. It can really make the joy of having a juice greater. And that's what, to me, life is about. Enjoy it fully, every single moment that we do in yoga. Moment-to-moment awareness, we call that. And juice fasting day is perfect for that, because the digestion rests. The way I do it, the fiber is out. This is the fiber. I mean, most of it. There's always fiber in the juice. You have maybe industrialized juices from the shop. You maybe have no fiber, but they're totally clear. But then you have the apple juices also with a little bit of fiber. They're a little bit not clear, but there's always, when you juice yourself, there's always a little bit of fiber in there, so it's never complete. And the studies also refer to industrialized juices. And this studies is another topic. I just mentioned it before, so these here are definitely not zero fiber juices. So, but there is some fiber, but most of the fiber is out. So that's the point. And when that is away, the digestion slows down. There's much more energy from the food, from the juice, for the body to cleanse itself, or for the creativity, for the senses to expand and to taste even more. On a fasting day, I try many things. For example, to get to know the pineapple, what I can do with it. Also in other dishes, how they play together with the ginger and the chili pepper in this case. What I can do with it, how can I use it in the kitchen in cooking and putting it together, the ingredients. On a fasting day, that is a very intense experience because I taste so much more. The senses are more alert on a fasting day, to the inside and to the outside too. So that's a very nice thing. I'm looking forward to my fasting day all the time. It's also more time in the less time in the kitchen now. The juices are quickly made. The juice is quickly cleansed. It's so much easier to make the beverages for a fasting day than cooking whole meals, right? So that's also fun, that they have more time for other things. The whole day is a little bit different. The empty feeling in the stomach, the light feeling. Yoga practice is so much easier, and I can do it all day, do it in the evening, doesn't matter. I feel light in the same way as in the morning. And the fasting day is really nice, and the next day is also nice because in the morning I still have not eaten, body's really empty, and then I can do wonderful body experiences, walking, dancing, also making yoga on the mat, of course, doing yoga. It's all very nice on these fasting days. There's so many great things about it. Well, it's not just the cleansing and the rigidity and so. No, it's fun. The juices are fun, the flavors, the new experience with ingredients. If you do the new recipes all the time, which I recommend. I recommend my channel. You can subscribe, like the video if you did, and have another recipe every single day. Enjoy the endless vegan variety. For the fasting, there's also a Facebook page called TriYoga Moonfasting. The best kind of fasting comes from TriYoga, from Yogini Kaliji, the founder, and she gave me all these ideas. So now I explore for myself, of course, find out what to do it, make all these recipes. She's a great inspiration, also for vegans. She was the one to inspire the first vegan movement in the US in 1980, in the early 90s, beginning with the book Diet for a New America by John Robbins, and he's well known for that. And in this book, he writes that she gave him the inspiration, the basic inspiration for this book, and then the book, and activated this first movement. It's amazing, spectacular, and nobody knows it, right? And yes, but she does all these things and inspires me and many others around the world. And this is just an example. Yeah. So, Facebook page, TriYoga Moonfasting. I make that page. I keep it updated with all the juices and the moon fasting calendar for the best fasting days, but that's more special into the detail. If you want to know that, you can always chat, have a conversation about it, ask questions, give ideas or so, share ideas for recipes on your own. Always welcome. And thanks a lot. See you soon.